This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On the ground, it's Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
from the 46. Here's second down and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 9.
Come on.
And it's
third
down.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 21, here's second and 5.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third, they need 8.
Unlock the Cowboy 80.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey at the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Check, check.
On second down, Sampson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, right back to Sampson. Whoa! And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Another Browns first down.
No, no.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Check, Panther.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target,
Incomplete.
and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Will Reichard on for the field goal.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit down to 2. Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Ready! Check the Eagles, check the Eagles. 79.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's a big run by Robinson. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
It's first down, and they'll run. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
On the ready. Ready, ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 10-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Get it, get it.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Lions.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Browns offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
22.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Ready, set.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. 70, set my wolf. Go street.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He's inside the 40. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
And here's Bijan. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Panthers.
It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
This throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, on the zone read, give to Sampson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Sampson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Falcons 7-yard line.
Once more, it's Sampson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one taken in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
19 Tiger. Let go. Ready.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Check.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 7.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check the Eagle.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Viking 18.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
To Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is third down. They'll stick to the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, this one, a deep shot for Rice. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's still on his feet. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So, here are the Browns, down by 7, 37 seconds to go. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing now. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Oh, a loose football. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. They'll stick with him again.
Number 28.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.
So try it again. Started me over right back at the end. When's the last time you were afraid?
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Kyle Pitts. He's open in the middle of the field. They get it to him. It's a foot race, and he won't lose it. 64 yards for the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Lions have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener. They get the victory here. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the Packers quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.